All right, our Friday special guest this morning certainly needs very little introduction. You're probably wondering, where has she been? One of the country's biggest R&B and Afro-soul stars. Hits like Tonight, Viva, and even I know this one, Reach It, going back a couple of years. Many more, platinum award-winning as well, record producer and songwriter and singer Zonke Dikana, making time to come in and talk to us this morning. Zonke, good to have you with us. And people are wondering, where have you been exactly? Please spill the beans.
Oh, my goodness.
Is it a hiatus? Is that a...
No,
that's what I've been hearing, seeing the media reporting?
I wouldn't call it that, because I've always taken 4 years between albums, right? Because I feel like my albums are a slow burn up, my music is slow burn up. So it takes time, you know, you have to absorb it, you have to understand, you hear things that you hadn't heard before. So I felt like, you know what, I would be doing myself a great injustice if I released every year or every 2 years, because you need to take time to just understand, you know, my style, where I'm coming from, what I'm writing about. It takes time. So I've given myself 4 years.
You give yourself 4 years. Yes. So is this a new album that's coming out now? And I'll tell you why it's important, because you mentioned 4 years.
Yes.
If I go back 4 years, we've come through COVID.
True.
And how did that impact the songwriting?
Oh my goodness. I mean, it gave me time to just perfect it, actually. You know, it gave me time to sit back and see and listen back to all the stuff that I had done before. And, you know, see what I'd been doing wrong or what I'd been doing right, keep doing that. And just grow, you know. It gave me more to write about, you know, the struggles during COVID.
I see the new album entitled RnB. Did I say
RnB,
that?
yes,
RnB. Did I say that right? What does that mean?
RnB is Xhosa for origin.
Okay.
So meaning that on this album I've gone back to my musical origins. So yeah, that's what I've done. It's quite retro, 80s vibe. So that's what I've done here on this album.
And so now when this comes out, is it a different sound when you say going back to your origins? Are you moving away from what people normally know?
No, not moving away. I guess I've always done that. It's just that I really, really wanted to infuse that 80s retro sound. And I just went all out on this album. So there's a 70s and there's an 80s vibe to it. So that's my inspiration, you know, RnB, back in the day.
And so the youngsters, and I'm so scared to use this term, the youngsters. Are they gonna get it in your mind when you're thinking, I want to go back to origins, RnB, 70s and 80s?
Yes.
But the youngsters these days, are they gonna get it?
You'd be surprised, Karen. You know, but at the same time, you know, they'll join in if they want to. I make music for those that I grew up with. You know, the people that grew up with me. They're still there. They still crave my music. But it's always good to, you know, gain a new audience, you know. So, I mean, there's artists that do that, like The Weeknd. He does that. His music is very, very retro, and we love it, you know. All ages love it, so hopefully they'll join in.
Where did I read? This might be one of these things that you shouldn't read on social media and believe. I take everything on social media with a big spade of salt as well. Are you a pilot?
Yes, I'm a student pilot.
Are you? Tell me about that.
Yes, so during COVID, I thought to myself, what is it that I've always wanted to do that I can do now that I have all the time? And I thought, wow, study, you know. So I enrolled, and I'm a student pilot. So please don't say I'm a student pilot. Yeah. I
was about to start booking flights with you. So where's the passion for flying come in?
I've always had the passion for flying, but it's not even a dream that really I remember having, because it was so far-fetched.
Yeah.
I thought about it a couple of times, you know, when we were young, we'd see airplanes, you know, passing by the township, and I remember thinking, wow, that would be nice. So I had to dig deep during COVID because we couldn't perform, we couldn't be out. So I thought, okay, why don't you go inside the book? You know, why don't you go and study being a pilot? And so as soon as lockdown was lifted, I was able to attend and be in the air.
Is it just for the love of it? Is there an aim to one day own your own aircraft, to fly passengers around? What's the aim?
No, to own my own aircraft. So I'm doing a private thing, a pilot lesson.
Your PPL?
License, PPL,
yeah,
yes.
I've got a couple of friends that are doing it. First of all, your maths must be incredible to get through.
It's weird. I was never great in maths, so I don't understand how I was ever able to. I still am not great.
Fans want to know, of course, the new album as well, but you've got to be touring. I mean, if I just go and Google your name, all I'm seeing is people on social media saying, when is there a tour? I'm assuming there's a tour. Tell me the details.
There is a tour. The tour is called the Enigma Tour. Starts on the 29th of April, Grand West Arena. So that's the first one. But if you follow me at Zonke Music, you'll find other dates. We're also doing Carnival City in May, 27th of May. We're also doing Gqeberha, which is PE. All those dates are there. And yes, we are adding more dates. You know, it does take time. So yes, I am touring. And the album Embo is out on the 24th of March, which is next Friday.
That's right, just before payday as well. So I imagine. So when we talk about albums, just very quickly, how has that changed in the industry? When we talk about releasing an album, I don't even think I've got a CD player in my car. I think everything's now on phone and download. So are CDs still being released, or are we going completely online?
Yeah, no, CDs are still being released. There are a couple of artists that still do CDs. The streaming service is not for everybody, and I feel like it's also not for me. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I've just chosen my path, that with this album I just want to do everything old school. So there are people that still have CD players. Some cars now, even new cars, are starting to come again with CD players. And people don't always buy new cars. They buy used cars that still have CD players, right? So we're doing USBs as well. And people can also order vinyls. So everything around this album is old school. You know, and people are asking for this, funny enough. At my concerts, I ask people, do you still want CDs? And they say yes.
You see, you've done the market, you know your market, you've done the market research.
I know my people.
You know your people, ask the obvious questions. So I look to my left towards the windows of ST1 here, and I'm seeing we're getting ready for a performance as well. You're going to grace us with one of those.
Yes.
Are you okay to tell me what song you're going to sing for us and why that song?
Yes, I'm going to sing a song called Muranziwa, which is Xitsonga, meaning my love. So it touches a little bit on gender-based violence. May not be physical violence, but it's, you know, it's abuse, emotional abuse. So it touches a little bit of that, a lot on that actually. So that is the single that we are currently pushing at the moment, hence I'm performing that song. And, that's going to be and also it's a great message, so, you know. I
was about to say, it's gender-based issues, anything with gender-based violence,
it's very important.
Issues, very important right now as well. And I'm looking forward to the performance, so we're going to let you go in just a moment to go and get ready for that. So if you have any tweets, by the way, any support for Zonke, you're welcome to tweet us at eNCA, Zonke Dikana. It was 4 years between albums, and she's made time to come through and sing her new single for us in a couple of minutes. So the team will be getting ready for that. So make sure you stay with us here on eNCA for that while we're getting ready.